Starting off with those ghost students, they're becoming a problem for colleges all across the country. No, we're not talking about the paranormal kind. A ghost student is a type of scammer that goes after real money. Channel 3, of course, your back-to-school authority. And tonight, your consumer investigative reporter Cassidy Williams explains how Connecticut's community colleges are responding to this new threat.
CT State community colleges are getting students ready for a new semester. Earlier this week, there was a resource fair at the Gateway campus in New Haven, where we ran into sophomore Abby O'Connell.
When I first started, I didn't know what I want to be for, my life. So I just went there to get kind of a head start.
She says getting into CT State was nice and easy.
I just applied and they accepted me.
And that's the point of community college. CT State's own website says its goal is to make education accessible. And now scammers are trying to exploit that accessibility.
Our team has gotten really great at being investigators to really figure out who's a real student and who is a ghost student.
Tamika Davis is the Associate Vice President of Recruitment, Admissions, and Community Outreach for CT State. She explains ghost students are scammers who have no intention of going to college, but do want to gain access to things like college financial aid, school email addresses, or other resources. She says last year their offices flagged 160 applicants as ghost students, but didn't want to go into detail about how.
There's no limits to what students will try to submit to pass off as official documentation for our staff. And we try not to really disclose specifically what those documents are, right? Because it's a little bit of social engineering. The more they know, the better they can respond to processes that we've continuously put in place.
It's a type of fraud happening all over the country, and the federal government is taking action. U.S. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon writing in a June press release, when rampant fraud is taking aid away from eligible students, disrupting the operations of colleges, and ripping off taxpayers, we have a responsibility to act. The release announced the department plans to implement a new screening process for financial aid applications. Part of that is requiring students to show a government-issued photo ID to a school official, either in person or over live video conference. In-person financial aid help is why O'Connell came to Gateway's resource fair.
There was a problem with my friend's FAFSA, so we just came here.
Davis says in a post-pandemic world, face-to-face opportunities like this are key in warding off the ghosts.
Making that person-to-person connection with students to help provide them with more guidance through the process, and also to help our staff really evaluate, is this a real student or is it a ghost student?
We asked Davis if CT State knows of any ghost students that were able to access state or federal funding. She said those numbers are limited, but did not provide specific numbers. Your consumer investigative reporter, Cassidy Williams, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.